Hey everyone, gather around because I've got an amazing story for you today. This one's called Whiskers and Shadow, The Secret in the Attic. In a quiet countryside house lived two unlikely companions. Whiskers, a clever grey cat with sharp eyes, and Shadow, a loyal but timid golden retriever. They weren't exactly best friends, but they coexisted peacefully under the care of their elderly owner, Mrs. Maple. One rainy evening, Mrs. Maple left to visit her sister in the next town, leaving the house to the animals. The wind howled outside, and the creaky old house groaned under the storm. As the night deepened, Shadow paced nervously while Whiskers stared up at the ceiling. "I keep hearing something," Whiskers murmured, her ears twitching. "Probably the wind," Shadow replied, trying not to shake, but Whiskers was not convinced. She padded silently up the stairs. Curiosity had always been her nature. Shadow followed reluctantly, his nails clicking on the wooden floor. As they reached the top, they both froze. A strange, rhythmic thumping echoed from the attic above. Whiskers narrowed her eyes. "That's not the wind." The attic door was ajar. Whiskers nudged it open and leapt inside. Shadow hesitated at the threshold but followed her in. The attic was dark and filled with old trunks, dusty books, and furniture covered in sheets. The thumping stopped. "Who's there?" Shadow barked nervously. "Silence!" Then crash! A trunk lid slammed shut behind them. Shadow yelped. Whiskers darted toward the sound and sniffed the air. Her eyes settled on an old rocking chair, slowly moving back and forth, with no one in it. "Ghosts don't exist," she muttered, though her tail was puffed. Just then, Whiskers spotted something under a dusty rug, scratch marks. Fresh ones. She scratched back at the rug and found a trapdoor. Shadow gulped. "Whiskers, maybe we should wait for Mrs. Maple." But Whiskers was already pawing at the handle. With a creak, the trapdoor opened, revealing a ladder leading down into darkness. "We go together," she said. They climbed down. At the bottom, they found a small room filled with boxes labelled "Property of Arthur Maple." Whiskers remembered Arthur was Mrs. Maple's husband, who had disappeared years ago under mysterious circumstances. In the centre of the room sat an old tape recorder already playing. "If you're hearing this," a man's voice crackled, "it means someone has found my secret room. I hid the truth to protect my wife. I was a spy. They're still looking for me." Whiskers and Shadow looked at each other, stunned. Suddenly, footsteps above, heavy, coming down the attic stairs. Shadow growled low. Whiskers hissed. The door above opened, and in stepped Mrs. Maple. "Ah," she smiled, calm and knowing. "So you found it." Whiskers and Shadow froze. "I was wondering when you two would sniff it out," she chuckled, picking up the tape. "Arthur made this in case he ever had to vanish. He's safe in Switzerland. I've been keeping his secret all this time." She looked at them with a twinkle in her eye. "You two are smarter than I thought." She gave them both treats and walked back upstairs as though nothing had happened. Moral of the story: never judge someone's silence as ignorance. Sometimes the quietest ones uncover the loudest truths. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures with Whiskers and Shadow.